Oscar Hotel 2, Foxtrot Tango Golf, and today we are testing one of these AliExpress amplifiers with an SBB 5089 MMIC, so the small one there as the pre-driver, and then a Sirenza SZA3044 as the final device, and this one has both, so they at least have remarked the MMIC if they have changed it. I have a 30 decibel attenuator from Signal Solutions Nordic OU. It's a 5 gig one. Then I have a 18 gig DC block, because I usually have these as connector protectors, and I have one on the tracking generator output as well. The tracking generator is set to -20 dBm. I have set a 30 dB offset for the attenuator. I'm not considering the losses in the cable or in the attenuators at all. And you see we have gain. We're pulling 200 milliwatts, 230 milliwatts of 10 volts, which is the spec mentioned on the device itself. And it just takes less current. If you go higher up, you don't get more power. So if we look at our markers, then we can see that we have +10 dBm out, so nice 40 decibels of gain, sorry, 30 with -20 drive on 23 centimeters, 10 milliwatts out with that much drive. On 2.4 we get 15 dBm out, so 35 dB gain, and then on 3.4 we get 14 dBm out, so 34 dB gain, which is a huge amount of gain for something in a case like this. So let's go back to the tracking generator stuff and see what happens when we start rising the power. When do we saturate? Yeah, and I think we are starting to saturate. We are starting to be in saturation, and the amplifier is starting to run a bit hotter. We are now taking 350 milliamps, and we are getting a bit under a watt. So if we drive it a bit harder, can we go over a watt? Nah. And if we see we are here, we get 29.98. You go 1 dB down. With 9.7, yeah, we're pretty saturated. See, we have -7 drive. If we go down to -8, yeah, we're still a bit saturated. Yeah, okay. So half a watt, a bit more on 3.4 gigs we get like half a watt before saturating approx, which is perfectly fine for a lab amp like this. So yeah, this was like a concept RF one from AliExpress, and it seems to work. We'd have to drive it with a signal generator to see the harmonics, which we are not gonna do this time around. And let's see the markers. So we have 26.7 on 3.4. On 2.4 we have 1 decibel more, so half a watt. And on 23 centimeters we're already in the slope here, and we are only getting 22, so a bit shy of 200 milliwatts, but still above 100 milliwatts, but not half a watt. But yeah, well, this was a quick test of this quick cheap amplifier I have had in my pile of stuff to measure, and now we have measured it. This was Oscar Hotel 2, Foxtrot Tango Golf.